Hey everyone, it's Kaylee here, and I'm sharing some layouts throughout today. I did mention in my video this morning for our mini crop on Scrap Squad. We are collaborating with the lovely Patricia and her team over on WhoGivesaScrap, and I will link in the description below to both groups, so if you'd like to join in with us today, you can do. This mini crop wasn't on our list of events. We did post at the beginning of the year a list of planned events for the year. This was something that we decided to do last month, and we've been working on it with Patricia and coming up with some fab challenges for the event. Now Rebecca, who is the owner of Aardvark Crafts, did supply us with a kit. So me and Rebecca are going to be using that today, and I'm going to be posting a video for each of the challenges, just because, which I did mention in my video this morning, I absolutely love Halloween. I do have quite a few Halloween photos to scrap from last year, and I just really love Halloween scrapping. I love Halloween itself, so I'm going all out this year, and I'm going to video each of the challenges that we have posted today, using our kit that Rebecca supplied. So for this challenge, the scrap lift choice is in the top right hand corner of my screen, and I've also added the link to the original below, but you can also find the information for the layout on the Scrap Squad Facebook group. We always make sure we mention the creator of the page and link back to the original as well. So I started off with this gorgeous green paper with black stars on. I was really drawn to this for this particular lift. I knew what photo I was going to use as well. And what I'd done is I'd cut a circle beforehand, and then I tore the paper and then just laid it on top of the circle, and then did ruffle up the edges a little bit, just so then it creates lots of texture and dimension to the page. I then I think I did this off camera, I'm not sure if I showed it, but I did back my white cardstock with some black cardstock, and then I machine stitched in black thread around the page. I now have added the numbers 31. I cut these on my silhouette just in black cardstock, and I really like how they've turned out. Now this photograph that I'm scrapbooking today was taken on the 31st. Obviously Halloween last year was very different for us. Normally we have parties, we go trick-or-treating, and we do lots of Halloween-y things. Last year obviously we couldn't do the parties and we couldn't do trick-or-treating, so we decided to have a movie night at home instead. And I mentioned, I think it was my video at the beginning of the month for the Hop, the film that we watched on Halloween, which was The Little Vampire. And the kids did dress up. They wore their costumes. We didn't buy new. These were just costumes from the year before. I can usually get 2 years out of a Halloween costume if I'm lucky. Definitely for Darcy. TJ can be a bit touch and go. He does grow a lot faster than his sister. But this photo is of TJ, and he's got his skeleton costume on, but the only problem is it was too small. So I took like a headshot, and you can just kind of see part of his costume, but you can also see his t-shirt peering out underneath, but his legs were even funnier. But I didn't catch those on photo, but I will obviously document that in my journaling. So now I've attached my photo down. I'm not sure if I stuck it down yet. I might have done, but I did mat that with some white cardstock and black cardstock just to kind of make it pop off the page a little bit. And now I'm going through the embellishments that I have. I knew for certain that the skeleton was going to make it onto this layout, and I'm being picky in the sense I'm only picking out black and green embellishments, so it's quite a monochromatic layout for this one. But you can see on the photograph of TJ, there is some green in the photo, and it just worked really well. I liked how it looked. And I remember actually I scrapped TJ wearing the same costume last year, and I went for black and green for that layout as well. It just works really well with this photo, for his costume, should I say. So I'm just flicking through the die cuts and having a look to see if there's anything I want to use. I do pull out some of the stars. There is some stars in the die cut pack. Again, picking out the black and the green. I'm also picking out some of the embellishments in the black and green as well. Nothing's in place yet. I'm just kind of pulling out and filtering through the embellishments that I have. We've got plenty to work with in this kit. We've got the 12x12 sticker sheet. We've got the papers for the full collection, as well as die cuts, puffy stickers, and brads as well. If you haven't got your hands on one of the kits already, I'm not sure if there's any left. You will have to check Rebecca's shop, but I have linked that below for you to check out. But it is a fantastic kit. I love the colours in the collection, and like I've said, I just love Halloween scrapping. I just find it so fun doing like the themed scrapbooking. Halloween and Christmas are definitely my favourites to scrap. I just love scrapping those events of the year. I've got a little bat on the page as well. I've not many of these left because I did use a lot of the bats on the very first layout I made with the collection. He's not going to stay there. He's going to be moved shortly. I am going to use this banner piece with the word EEK on it. And again, that won't stay where it is right now. I kind of do move quite a lot of these around until I find the perfect position for them. I'm going to add the stars to the white cardstock on the background. I just felt like this is where they'd stand out the best. Obviously, if I was to put the green stars on the green paper, they would blend in, and if I was to put the black stars on the numbers again, they'd blend in. So adding those to the background works really well. On the original layout, there's lots of bats scattered around the page, so I've kind of replaced these with the stars instead. I am bringing in this little brad, which is green with a little spider on. I thought that was cute. I'm having another look through the sticker sheet, and I'm going to see if there's any word stickers I want to bring in. I bring in this green one, which says "Here for the treats." Which I think works really well for a photograph of TJ. He's definitely only there for the treats. And I bring in a black one which says "Creep It Real," and I thought that worked really well as well. I've moved the little boo sticker to the bottom cluster, and I've moved the banner piece to the top. That is kind of where they're going to stay, but there is a few things I do move around yet. The back, like I said, that's going to move. I have added like a little trick-or-treating bag behind, tucked in to the side of the photo. Like I mentioned, we didn't go trick-or-treating, but the colour just worked really well. So I have skipped forward now. I did a lot of my sticking down off camera, just because you kind of watched me fiddle around with the pieces for some time, but this is where they made it in the end. I finished off with some splatters of my pearlescent paints, and this is my finished page. I am so pleased with how this turned out. I really do love it. I love the colours. I will be back in a couple of hours with another lift. So see you again soon. Bye.